Rob Russell, Russell Properties, Altamont Springs, Florida. In today's blog, we're going to talk about what are the best screening practices to avoid an Orlando eviction. The number one way by far in reducing tenant evictions are your screening procedures. How well you go about reducing or mitigating these screening risks are the keys to success in any income-producing property such as yours. So who gets screened? How do I do it, and what does it consist of? Each adult that is applying to live in your residence needs to be screened. Your application should include 8 items: employment history, income, credit references, Social Security and driver's license, evictions, any bankruptcies, and any past rental history. If you have these 8 items, you are in good shape. With this information, I would recommend that you hire a screening agency to perform several of these reports, like the credit, background, and criminal reports. These are good dollars spent, as these are all time-consuming processes. A credit report will tell you how well your potential tenant will be paying their rent. Will they pay as agreed? Or are they slow to pay? Or in some cases, do they not pay at all? Background reports will tell you about civil lawsuits, and criminal reports are just what they are. Have they been in trouble with the law before? You need to know these things. You'll also want to verify income, get financial statements, pay stubs, or cancel checks, or you may need to contact their HR department for salary verifications. You need to know how much your potential tenant is making to determine how much rent they can afford. A good rule of thumb is no more than 1/3 of a tenant's income should go to rent. So if your property is going to rent for $1,000, you need a tenant that's going to take home $3,000. In addition, get into a habit of calling past landlords. This is one of the best ways to determine a tenant's overall rental worthiness. You can ask questions like, did they pay on time? Did you give them back their security deposit? Or would you rent to them again? Calling past landlords is an excellent practice, and you can do this yourself. Lastly, be consistent with your approval or disapproval decisions, as there is a fair housing law in America, which you will need to abide by, in addition to staying current on any state and local landlord-tenant statutes. Should you have any questions regarding tenant screenings, please call Russell Properties. I'm Rob Russell with Russell Properties, Altamont Springs, Florida.